Hi, I'm Tim Russ, and I'm playing the surgeon in the story Vitals, which deals with the removal of organs for sale.
Mr. Kalia?
Ah, doctor. Right on time.
I must protest, Mr. Kalia.
Kalia. It's Kalia. What seems to be the problem?
I can't do this here, in this room.
You can't do it here, or you won't do it here?
These aren't the right conditions.
So, you're new to our organization, so let me explain how things are going to work from here on out. I know you're not used to these conditions, but just know that your glory days are behind you. You don't work in a big, fancy hospital anymore. You work for me.
My character, as it were, is introduced as the surgeon who is going to be doing that to one of the characters in the stories.
I don't envy the position you're in. May God have mercy on your soul.
You know, the surgeon's road to this particular point has been very, very rough and bumpy. So he is more or less paying off a debt in this process, and his life is not going so well by the time we see him.
My family.
Oh, yeah, I know. You'll do one or two of these, that'll get you back in the swing of things. Then you'll get used to it. Before you know it, this will be old hat.
How do I know my son will be all right?
He's fine. He's completely fine. He doesn't even know anything's wrong. You make us proud, we'll reward you. You disappoint us, we'll take something away.
Look, he's innocent. Please, I can't go through that again.
In working with Mark as the director on this project, I knew ahead of time, based on what the schedule was going to be, that we were going to be shooting a large number of pages per day. And Mark is very skilled at accomplishing that task. I mean, as it is, we're not even here that many hours a day to do that. So with the cast that he's assembled, they're able to pull that off as well. So the whole team and the whole combination between the cast, the crew, and the director are able to pull off a lot of material in a very short period of time. And this kind of shooting, that's what is required, and he's very skilled at doing so.
You know, I used to be married. My wife is dead now. She was the love of my life. Her name was Carmen, just like the opera.
Why are you telling me this?
Helps me to concentrate.
And at the same time, you know, the way he lays out the day, the way he organizes the shots and the coverage allows you to be able to do that. So you still get a number of takes that you need for each one of the pieces of coverage, but he's very efficient in how he lines everything up, which to me is great. This project I was asked to come in on through the producer, Calix Renault. Is one of the producers on the project, and he invited me to come and work with him. And I've worked with him before in the past. We worked on a feature film years ago. So he gave me a call and he described the role, and I thought, well, that's kind of cool. I liked the storyline of the surgeon and the arc that it takes. He's a very sympathetic character based on what happens to him in the story. Not to give away too much, but I liked the way that character was set up and what happens to him throughout the story. There's a lot of things that happen to the characters in this story. It's a very tough story to watch. So I think that they're going to be ready for a few ups and downs and some very serious drama and very serious circumstances with some of the characters.
If this all works out, Doctor, maybe we can convert this motel room into a real operating theater. I just want to make sure you're completely comfortable. I'm gonna leave Carl here.
Good. I can use a hand.
He's not here to help you. He's here to watch you. Can you handle this?
Yes, I can manage.
what I'd like you to do is come by the theater and see this movie when it's released, which will be very soon, and see myself and a very strong cast in a very dynamic and intriguing drama.
Situated in the heart of India's lush paradise of Goa, the Akiri Sanza Resort offers you 5-star accommodations, world-class service, and an enviable tropical climate for the discerning vacationer.
I'd like to go for a burger now again.
I love you.
I love you. This isn't what we ordered.
Jane!
Richard?
Jane, we've been taken. They cut me open.
What? I think they drugged your drinks.
We hired you to get a kidney and a heart from this man. We're a little rushed for time, so if you could...
Well, we never discussed a heart.
I'm not asking you.
Hello? Oh my God!
I've got a gun now. Ice punch. Yeah.